What happened?
Marcus,
What's goody?
you up here lotioning up hands and elbows and stuff
I
like you
can't
ready
be
for the
asked.
show. Are you really ready for the show?
I'm always ready, man.
My
But
man
I
is
ain't gonna
sitting up here lotioning up. He over here exfoliating and moisturizing. Dude, okay, yeah, all right, sir. I hope you got a whole lot of muscle in your debates today, because you're gonna need it. It's gonna be a lot of muscle needed, muscle milk. All right, we gonna go ahead and get this show rolling. All right, you see already this guy lotioning up over here, exfoliating shit. Let's go, man. World Class Wednesdays on the way, y'all. Let's get it, man. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up, sports world? Y'all already know what it is, man. It's World Class Wednesdays. Let's go. Let's get it. Wednesday night, baby. Myself, Andre the Torch Robinson, the fire starter, in the building with my guy. Of course, you know what he does every day, Monday through Thursday, with the coffee talk, and my guy who runs the Friday night scene uh, when out DJing and everything. But Mr. Friday Night itself, Mr. Alphabet's football talk show right here on Friday nights, 10 o'clock p.m. Y'all already know to tune in on that, because you're going to get some great sports. You're going to get some great football sports talk from my guy, Marcus the Alphabet. What's good, my G?
What's good, fam? You doing all right?
What's good, family? Of
You had a
course,
good.
man. You know
You
what?
had a good. You had a good Thanksgiving. Lots turkey. Got the turkey, the
Uh,
ham, the
I'm
dressing,
a,
collard
mm-mm,
greens.
mm-mm. I'm gonna
No.
be honest with you, Marcus. I didn't eat a lot of Thanksgiving food at all this year. In fact,
No.
I've been kind of trying to watch what I eat somewhat.
Okay.
Trying to
Okay.
bit by bit, watch what I'm eating, watch what I'm doing. This world is a weird world, man, and I be afraid eating too much of certain stuff, man. I have you somewhere you don't want to be. But shout out to
For sure.
everybody. I try to keep it even kill on a bunch of different things. Um, learning every week from week to week, learning, trying to just be better. And with this whole sports talk thing, every week we get better and better with the sports talk. Thanks to you guys who support and tune in to our show. We appreciate you. Make sure you like and share. Get you a glass with something in it. Get you a snack to snack on, and bring a +1 too, because this show is about to be a whole lot of fun. We're gonna kick this thing off right like we supposed to. And it's gonna be a really good show. So just to let y'all know the lineup tonight, we're gonna do a little different tonight. We're gonna do some little fun facts first. Then we're gonna pull up games from this week. We're gonna ask some questions about the games, do a little journalist column, and then clap them cheeks tonight. So get ready, get tuned in, get prepared. We're gonna do all that. Melissa, I see you already in here. Make sure you like and share the show. It's gonna be a whole lot of fun, nevertheless. So mark the alphabets. Let's get this thing rocking and rolling. Fun facts. Here we go. Player of the Week awards. AFC Offensive Player of the Week, Drake May. Obviously, as you can see, completion rating. You see what he passed for, touchdowns, passing, RTG. You see it right there. Drake May. Phenomenal job this year, by the way. Second-year quarterbacks doing their thing this year. NFC Offensive Player of the Week, Jordan Love. 4 touchdown passes. You see his pass RTG, passing yards, completion percentage against the Detroit Lions. AFC Defensive Player of the Week, 2 tackles. Okay. Forced, obviously, touchdown return, obviously. One interception, one TFL, which is tackle for loss, for those who don't know what TFLs mean. NFC Defensive Player of the Week goes to Ernest Jones, the 4th, 12 tackles, 2 interceptions, and 85-yard touchdown. Now that looks like a Player of the Week defensive guy right there. Those numbers look like that. Anyway, we're gonna move on. Player of the Week, AFC Special Teams, obviously Evan McPherson, 20 points, 2 PATs, 6 field goals in the win against Baltimore. Riley Nixon, the punter, 5 punts, 48-yard average, 3 inside the 20, 59-yard punt was the longest. So those are your players of the week as it pertains to week 13. All right. We also have week 14 elimination scenarios. Marcus the alphabet. We got elimination scenarios already. Week 14.
Oh, we already got teams. We already got teams eliminated. The Raiders are out, and the Giants are already out.
Yes,
they're already done.
Yes, we do. We got some folks who are already out of the picture. That already done got taken out of the picture. No lie, no lie, no lie. Order with Drake on y'all. We got the Jets, who can be eliminated this week from playoff contention with a loss or tie versus Miami, or a Houston win plus a Buffalo win and tie, or a Houston win and a Jacksonville tie, Indianapolis tie. Dwayne Woodley, what up? You can watch it tomorrow, my G. Or a Buffalo win or tie and a Jacksonville win or tie. All right. The Cleveland Browns will be eliminated from playoff contention if they lose to Tennessee this week. The Minnesota Vikings can be eliminated from playoff contention if they lose to Washington this week, or tie, or Green Bay.
Time out real quick. Minnesota can be eliminated this week. So would that mean that the Chicago Bears would not come in last place in the NFC North? I'm just checking because I made this little wager with this guy that I know, and he told me that the Chicago Bears are going to come in last place in the NFC North, and that Ben Johnson wasn't going to do nothing. He didn't mean he wasn't going to do nothing, and that Caleb Williams was just an average quarterback. I don't know. I'm trying to think. I can't think of the name of the guy. I can't think of the name of him. But go ahead. Go ahead.
Robinson. That's what his name is. Come on. Let's for all shits and giggles, y'all. His name is Andre the Torch Robinson. Can you pull that piece out? I'm the one who said that the Chicago Bears wasn't making the playoffs. He already said,
one last thing. One last thing I want to ask. Currently today, and it changes. Because it's a fluid situation. Who is if the playoffs started today? Who would be the number one seed in the NFC? Sometimes I be forgetting stuff. I be forgetting stuff sometime, and I just
Marcus ain't forgot nothing. He's smart. This militant smart man ain't forgot not a damn thing. Mr. Militant Man over here. The Chicago Bears would be the number one seed right now.
Okay, all just right. Checking.
Washington Commanders lose, tie versus Minnesota, or Philly win or tie would eliminate the Commanders. Washington ain't commanded a lot.
It's crazy to me because at the beginning of the season, Torch, all that I heard from Washington Commanders fans was that the Cowboys are going to finish in last place, and Jaden Daniels was better than Dak Prescott, and all these other people, they're better than Prescott, and the Cowboys are going to finish at the bottom of the division. And Jaden Daniels had a great season last year. Guys, I'm going to tell y'all this again. Number one, starting off the season 3-0, there's no award for that. 2, stop crowning people after one good season. Just stop doing it. Stop. Jaden Daniels is sitting over there with a dislocated elbow now with his 180-pound self, and y'all was trying to crown him already. Just stop. I keep trying to tell people stuff, and y'all ain't listening. Y'all ain't listening. I ain't telling you things that I think. I'm telling you things that I know.
With that lovely infomercial that you just got heard, brought to you by Alphabet's Football Talk Show, the infomercial that you just heard, the only thing that the Commanders have been the only thing Washington has been commanding is National Guard. Oh, oops! I'm sorry. Did I say that? My fault, Marcus. Too early, too much, too little. I don't give a damn. We fight starting this world-class Wednesday. I don't care. Only thing they've been commanding is National Guard, folks, outside. So, nevertheless, moving on. The Commanders getting eliminated this week. That's pretty much what I just read. Also, the Atlanta Falcons, a loss to the Seahawks or a tie, plus a Tampa Bay winner tie, plus a Green Bay winner tie, would eliminate the Atlanta Falcons from playoff contention. Okay.
Quick side note, Dre. Quick side note, Dre. You do know that the Falcons don't have a first round pick next year. They traded away their first round pick. And right now, the team that has their first round pick for next year are the Rams. And the Rams would be selecting at 8. They would have the number 8 pick right now. The Rams, who might be in the NFC Championship, who might be in the Super Bowl, they have right now today, they would have the number 8 pick in the draft, plus their own pick. So, yeah, good luck with that, Atlanta. That was a real smart move.
All right. Well, Atlanta will be Ron Thomas said they losing to Seattle, so they're eliminated. Now, with that being said, there's a couple things we need to dissect. I was just having executive talk a little bit before we started the show, and it would make Marcus the Alphabets pull out some peach crowd if he ain't already. Matter of fact, he already sipping. We seen this flask. You ain't sick. You ain't slick. We seen you. We gonna throw a flag on the play. We saw the flask. It's already out. Here we go. The Buffalo Bills have the best pass defense in the NFL. Marcus the Alphabets, your thoughts on this?
Man, y'all have to stop being impressed with mediocrity, okay? Why would I pass on you? why would I pass the ball on you when I can run it down your throat? Why would I pass it? Why would I pass it when Derrick Henry ran for 170 yards and Bijan Robinson ran for 170 yards and Devon Achane ran for 170 yards and third string running back from the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, third string, he's a third string running back, ran average 6 or 7 yards a carry on you. Sean Tucker. So Woody Marks had like 70 yards rushing on you from the Texans, a rookie running back. So we have to look. I get it. You want to try to look for the positive in any situation, but you also have to look at the big picture and what are you really trying to say. I can tell you something now, and I'm going to call my shot right now. Don't we have a new segment called "Call Your Shot"? Don't we have that?
You do.
Yes. We have I'm gonna do an early call my shot. I'm gonna do an early call my shot right now. You won't have the best passing defense after this week when Joe Burrow throws for about 350 yards on you, and Chase and Higgins have 2 touchdowns apiece on you. I bet you won't have it then. But see, you haven't really faced. Why am I going to throw it to Waddle when I could just hand it to Achane, and Achane is running for 170 yards, averaging 10 yards to carry? Why would I do that?
100 yards that game too. Let's not forget that
So,
Waddle.
you got to stop. I told y'all, look, I get it. You love your team. Fan is short for fanatic. But we also have to look at the big picture, man. You got to look at the big picture. Oh, we got the best pass defense. Okay, that's great. Saying you got the best pass defense when teams really haven't challenged you in the passing game is like saying you're the best ice skater in Ethiopia. Okay, that's basically what you're saying. So enjoy.
Okay. With that being said, yes, I'm in agreement with this. Words definitely. I mean, stats can definitely be misleading, and you can misconstrue certain stats. The Buffalo Bills do not have the best secondary in football. Let's stop this now. I don't even want to overhype that, because overhyping that only makes Buffalo look even worse if their season goes down the drain. Okay. I just want to
over under Joe Burrow. Over under Joe Burrow throws for 300 yards this week.
I would say over, but here's my thing, Marcus. Even with that, over inflating things only make you look worse. I don't know why people don't understand that. If you overinflate something, you're making when push comes to shove and your bubble get burst, you're making yourself look worse. So I wouldn't even be telling people that. I wouldn't even be saying, "Oh, we got the best pass defense in the league." No, you don't. You don't got the best pass defense in the league. It's just that you don't get tried that often because there's a method to the madness of beating Buffalo, which is run it down your throat. And defensively, you already know what the method to the madness is. Defensively, rush 3 or 4, spy Josh, play man press, sticky coverage across the board. You already know this. We got that conversation.
You also have you also have to have the personnel to do it. I mean, it's easier said than done. Just saying, well, just spy Josh Allen. Like everybody doesn't have the same type of defense that the Houston Texans do that sacked him 8 times. But in the playoffs, if you are to make the playoffs, you would see a defense possibly like the Broncos, and they're built a lot like.
In the playoffs, they're playing the best of the best.
Yeah.
So you can't ignore that. You can't ignore that at all. But what I will say is that hopefully they get it together with the last 5 games of the season. Hopefully they get it together. They need to get it together. I'm gonna be honest with you. I wrote an article this week. By the way, I should put it right down here at the bottom. I do got it down here at the bottom. I'm telling you to join the Rise Up Family channel on YouTube and the Rise Up Family page on Facebook. Also, make sure you do that with the Alphabets Football Talk Show page. Make sure you join that on Facebook as well. But I'm also going to tell you, for the best sports articles, you can go to this website right here. If you're not in the 716 region, even if you are, it's right there. Usually it's in the paper and usually online too. So you can go online and read articles. I just made one up, or I'll send you my article personally myself if you want to read it. I'll send it to you myself personally. All right.
Robert Leader said he's calling his shot. Georgia wins the SEC. That's what Robert Leader said.
Oh, really? They beat in Alabama? Because that's funny. Alabama already beat them this year, but okay.
Yeah,
Well, I'm gonna let you. Okay, Robert Leader. That's a good one. Call your shot. I like it. I hope Georgia do win. Georgia know they need to win something. Lord have mercy. Speaking of which, we was talking about Josh Allen a second ago, spying Josh Allen. Well, touchdowns before the age of 30. Josh Allen has 292, Patrick Mahomes 263, Dan Marino 250, Peyton Manning 253, Matthew Stafford 230. Marcus, talk about this, and I'm gonna tell you something that stands out to me that you're not gonna look for. You're gonna be like, huh? Wow.
Well, I mean, look, the object of football is to score points. So, I mean, we got to give him credit for that. We also have to understand that I think he passed up Cam Newton for the most rushing touchdowns for a quarterback in NFL history. I think it was 76. So, look, that's a major accomplishment. That's a hell of an accomplishment. So,
he also did something else too.
But I mean, when you look at this too, I will say this: as a quarterback, a lot of those touchdowns are like short yardage, 5 or 6 yards, red zone. But I mean, you still got to do it. He's done that. We got to give him credit for that. Josh Allen's a hell of a player. He's a hell of a player. Buffalo is very fortunate to have him. He's the defending, reigning MVP. So, it's an impressive stat, but in the end, look, we love stats and we love, those milestones and statistics, but, ultimately quarterbacks are judged off of wins and losses. I mean, whether it's fair or unfair, quarterbacks, they get all of the glory when things go good and they get a lot of the blame when things go bad. So, congratulations to him. We got to give him credit for that. I have him on a couple of my fantasy teams. So, congratulations.
Yeah, so there's something that sticks out, and this is not even about Josh Allen. We know Josh Allen is a generational player, obviously. Phenomenal generational player. You know what sticks out to me, Marcus?
What's that?
This also speaks to the greatness of Peyton Manning. Peyton Manning does not scramble, and he has 253. He is probably the least athletic of the 5, and he has 253.
Dan Marino was pretty unathletic too.
And he's not a scrambler.
Yeah.
Have you seen Peyton run?
Yeah.
Dan Marino. It speaks to the greatness of Dan Marino as well, as a pure passer. A lot of these guys can scramble. Patrick Mahomes can scramble. Josh Allen can run. There's a difference between scramble and run. He can run. He can scramble. He can run. He can scramble. Okay. Matthew Stafford. I wouldn't consider Matthew Stafford a scrambler.
No. I mean, he'll navigate the pocket, but he's not really known as a scrambler.
That speaks greatness to him as well. By the way, shout out to Ron Thomas. What up, Ron?
Y'all said something about my Atlanta Falcons, and I got to, like Marcus used to tell me all the time, facts. The first you said we traded our first round pick to the Rams, right, Marcus?
Yeah.
But you used to tell me you got to get to the quarterback. So we could not get to the quarterback for 4 years since Vic Beasley.
Yeah. Would you consider Vic Beasley was a first round pick, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Would we say that Vic Beasley was a bust?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
So I mean, I get the thinking behind it,
right?
But where I think y'all missed that is the quarterback. With the quarterback thing, that's what's kind of set y'all back because you went and you got Kirk Cousins.
Yeah, I with
you. You gave Kirk Cousins the money, and then you go and you draft Michael Penix with like the 8th overall pick.
Yeah,
and he's on his 5th torn ACL. So I mean, really, you may have to
draft another
quarterback, and now you don't have the resources and the assets to go get a quarterback. So I mean,
I'm with you. I'm with you. You know what I'm saying? But do you trust this draft class coming up quarterbacks?
Well, look, it's quarterbacks are always a tricky ordeal. It's all like quarterback is a lottery. I mean, it's a lottery. I mean, we've seen some quarterback drafts where Kenny Pickett went in the first round. What other draft class with Kenny Pickett?
Never.
Go in the first round, and he was the only quarterback to go in the first round that year.
Never.
So I don't know, but still, with y'all's expectation, I thought it would be a fight between the Falcons and the Bucks. That's what I thought.
Me too.
And now you're picking at 8, and you have a top 10 pick.
Right. And I'm glad you speak on that because you always say coaching matter. It levels to this when you become a head coach. We hire the wrong head coach. And I've been saying it on the show with Andre for the last, 3 months? Raheem is a bad head coach.
Here's the other thing, too. Belichick wanted to coach y'all, and y'all ran him out of there.
Once again.
Y'all ran. Now, look. A lot of people, Belichick, he is a pain in the ass, and he's stuck in his ways. But I promise you, if Belichick would have been there, I don't know what the offense would have been. It probably would have been Josh McDaniel. It probably would have been Josh McDaniels as y'all's OC. But I promise you that your defense would have been on point. Your defense would have damn sure been on point. So it's just tough, and it's a missed opportunity. And now you're giving up a pick, a top 8 pick. That could probably now look with that. You probably don't get James Pierce because you have to move back into the first round, right? Mm-hmm. You got the kid from Tennessee,
Jalen
Walker, and Pierce is from Tennessee, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So I just think and look, hindsight's always 20/20, especially when it comes to the draft. But that may come back and bite you in the ass. And look,
wait a damn minute. No, we ain't spending 10 minutes talking about the Atlanta Falcons, who about to be eliminated next week. And Atlanta Falcons, a.k.a. nicknames, is missed opportunities. And we sitting up here talking about the Atlanta Falcons. Ron.
I'm glad you brought that up because last time Buffalo had not done nothing either.
That's good.
They really missed opportunity in the playoffs. They can't get it done.
Guess what? Guess what's funny? Atlanta is missed opportunities. Buffalo Bills is missed opportunities too. Y'all kiss. Never mind. We'll almost say kissing cousins. I don't think we're allowed to use that type of verbiage no more. So I won't use it. But listen. We're gonna talk about the Atlanta Falcons in a second. I definitely we gotta get to some stuff too. Ron, you coming on this show talking about the Atlanta Falcons ain't won nothing. We want to talk about the New England Patriots real quick, my G. We're gonna get to the Atlanta Falcons in a minute, though. We're gonna talk about them as soon as we talk about clap them cheeks. Oh, I'm sorry, never mind. Let me stop messing with you, Ron. I feel like I'm messing with you a little bit. Clap them cheeks segment.
Andre.
Hey, I'm gonna give it. You're gonna get it on World Class Wednesday. Patriots record against teams that the Patriots have faced this year: 46-88. Marcus the Alphabets. Your thoughts, Ron Thomas? Your thoughts on this stat, and then I'm gonna
I
Go
know
ahead.
people are, I look, I get it. People are talking about, y'all hear me use this term, and Devon got mad when I said, and a lot of people hate when I use this term, cupcake, cakewalk. But look, all you can do is beat the teams that are in front of you.
Well,
Okay. They're 40, the combined record of their opponents is 46-88, but guess what? They've won 10 straight games.
Mm-hmm.
We cannot dismiss that because look, it's hard to get up every week. We see teams that come out and they overlook opponents, and they, that's part of that's the hard thing, is to get up every week and you're facing a team that you're probably superior to, and to go out there and play up to your level. They've won 10 straight games. Mike Vrabel will probably, I did a piece this morning, Mike Vrabel will probably be, he jumped to the front of the coach of the year status. Drake May end up being your MVP.
Yeah.
Okay, so that is no small accomplishment. Yeah, I get it, 46-88. But the thing that the thing that stands out most to me is 10 straight wins. And dethroning the Buffalo Bills, who have basically owned that division since what, 2019, 2020,
5 years now.
So and you beat them head to head, and you're like two games ahead of them with another game to play against them in Foxborough. Good luck with that. Woo. So we have to look. I give credit where credit's due, but I'm not going to give credit to a fish for swimming or a bird for flying. But I think what they've done, especially after 20 years of domination under the Belichick and Brady era, falling off a little bit during the whole Mac Jones thing, trying to find another quarterback. And then your second-year quarterback, what was Drake May, the third overall pick? In his second year, in the MVP conversation, plus your rookie head coach. I know he's not a rookie coach overall. Well, I mean, he had great years with the Tennessee Titans with Ryan Tannehill.
Yeah.
Basically just Ryan Tannehill and Derrick Henry, and you come in your first year with New England and totally turn that program around and have your second year quarterback in the MVP conversation. I think that's a hell of an accomplishment.
Yes.
Go ahead, Ryan. You can go ahead.
Marcus taught me this one a long time ago. You bring on your attitude or your head coach. Let that sink in.
Okay.
The attitude or that head coach in New England, what he like to do, run the ball, hit you in your mouth. He bring that attitude that these my guys, I will step behind my guys, but we're going to punch you in the mouth first.
One quick side note, and just put a pin in that. Do you know who has the most salary cap space next year?
The New England Patriots. You ain't even gotta ask that question. I already knew that answer real quick. By the way,
you got a quarterback on his rookie deal.
Mm-hmm.
He'll be going into year 3 next year, and you have over $100 million in salary cap space. And you're dominating they're already at 10. They're already at 10 wins plus right now, we just talked about the Chicago Bears being the number 1 overall seed right now. Look, we still got a few games to go. Do you know who the number 1 seed is on the AFC side right now?
The Patriots.
That's a hell of an accomplishment. We cannot dismiss that. We can't dismiss that.
All right, so here's what I'll say just off of YouTube. First and foremost, culture matters. Bill Belichick set the culture up for Mike Vrabel when he was a player.
Yeah.
So Mike Vrabel knows and still gets inside information and and advice from Bill Belichick. I told you this, guys. I told you this weeks ago when they played the Bills. Secondly, number two, I will say this, and a lot of people are not gonna like what I'm about to say next. This is the exact reason why I said Mike Vrabel shouldn't have won Coach of the Year with Tennessee.
Ooh.
Because I knew there was more to Mike Vrabel than what he possessed in Tennessee. What you see him doing right now with the New England Patriots is nothing short of amazing.
What?
And we got to sit here, and as much as Bills fans may, get upset because they're rivals, we have to give credit where credit is due. Drake May, second-year quarterback, phenomenal. That's his guy. They built for the future. You want to talk about an organization that is smart? The New England Patriots have won 6 Super Bowls because they are super smart. You don't just win Super Bowls on the field, you win them off the field too. And that's why the New England organization won 6 Super Bowls with Tom Brady, Bill Belichick, and those players at the helm. And now you're seeing success once again with someone who was nurtured and has the tutelage of Bill Belichick, who knows what he wants to do, has an identity, has a culture, has sat it and placed it, and now it has flourished. He's planted the seed, watered it, and now you're getting the nourishments thereof from that seed being planted. So that's why I said back in the day when everybody was Mike Vrabel in, no, Mike Vrabel this time better win hands down Coach of the Year this year. It shouldn't even be a question.
Well, I mean, I won't now to say just it's clear cut that he wins. I think
to me it's clear cut.
I think he is a front runner, but I don't want to dismiss some of the accomplishments of some.
No, I won't dismiss Ben Johnson and the rest of
Ben Johnson. Look, Caleb Williams,
and I won't dismiss him.
Caleb Williams is a second-year coach. Caleb Williams is a second-year coach.
But I will say Drake May did not have the same hype as Caleb Williams had. Let's start there. If we gonna start,
he went 2 picks later. What do you mean?
No. We're talking about hype. No. I know exactly what I'm talking about, Marcus. Don't make it seem like I don't know what I'm talking about.
No, I'm just saying.
Caleb Williams, Marcus. Let's keep it real.
Okay.
From the media world, and you know this very clear. The media blew Caleb Williams up from USC. Was getting blown up. Drake May was not getting blown up the same way and did not have the same media.
Say something about that?
Hold on, but did not have the same media attention being at North Carolina. North Carolina is a basketball school. It's known for basketball. But go ahead. Go ahead, Ron.
But you got to understand, Caleb father did some of that too, Andre.
What?
Caleb daddy was talking on during that whole season last year. I mean, not last, wherever he got drafted. His father came out and was talking basically the whole season. But like, my son the best, my son need to get this, my son need to get that. If Andre May, I'd sit him back in the cut. Hey, put the spotlight on him.
Well,
I get that. And yeah, they were both high first round picks. That's fine and dandy. Josh Allen was a high first round pick too. But we know for a fact that Josh Rosen, media wise, who went 10th overall after Josh Allen, had more media hype than him too. So
and Sam Darnold too.
That's another boy situation when you mentioned high picks. High draft picks. Hold on. High draft picks means nothing if you can't perform. I.e., we've seen some of the biggest busts be first round draft picks.
We also seen
going with these quarterbacks.
We also seen the quarterback get drafted to the wrong system that turned out to be very good.
I look at pedigree. Drake May is I'm reading Daryl Gilliam's comment here, and I agree with him wholeheartedly. Like, you have certain families, the genetics, his entire
family, athletic
his entire family, it was just like incredible. And his dad was a coach. His dad was a coach. I like players that their dad is a coach. Shedeur Sanders it helps when
nothing
you
was a-
it helps because you
Oh,
have
it's-
people that can see certain things that that can kind of guide you. And then Drake May's a very unassuming type dude. You know what I'm saying? So he just he's a lunch pail kind of guy, just come to work, and do his thing. But I also believe too with Caleb Wood, again, who gets the number 1 overall pick? Who gets the number 1 overall pick?
Worst team.
The worst team. So you're having to dig yourself out of a hole. This is one of the debates that I have with people all the time. They're like, "Well, look at
New
this guy.
England
Look
was
at this
god
guy.
awful.
Look at this
though.
guy.
Let's be
Look at this
honest.
guy. Look at this." And his coach was Matt Eberflus. Okay, let's not forget that.
Right.
Hold
Do
on
we
now.
see
Wait a
that?
minute, Marcus. Who was New England's coach? Who was New England's coach when they was 4-13? When they was
Jared Mayo. Jared Mayo.
Okay. He only was there one season. New England was terrible.
I understand that. And that's what I'm saying. And you see with the coaching just how quick Ben Johnson, the way he's turned around Caleb Williams, Mike Vrabel, and really more because Mike Vrabel's really more of a
he turned around that whole offense. I'm not just gonna say
that's Josh McDaniel. That's Josh McDaniel. That's Josh McDaniel.
But
Mike Vrabel is really more of it. Mike Vrabel is a Belichick disciple. Well, all that they've done is just brought Belichick without the grumpiness, without the
they still okay. And New England is still a smart organization for that. New England is still a very smart organization.
Right.
They have a whole bunch of money. They didn't waste a whole bunch of money. They still have picks. They still have a chance to grow, and off of a season like this, I mean, damn. I mean, for you to have a second-year quarterback in Drake May, a guy in Stephon Diggs, who everybody thought was it was going to be up after the whole Buffalo Bills thing, for you to have Trayvon Henderson doing it, don't get me started. Yes, we know USC is a better. Wait a minute, USC is a better school than North Carolina. That depends on what we talking about. If we talking football, yes. If we talking
whoever said that,
no.
Whoever said that,
Daryl Gilliam. That's
you might need to go to a doctor, my boy.
There's a certain debate that needs to be had if we talking football, baseball, basketball.
And this is the other thing. And this is the other thing that I really want to get out there. And again, people get mad when I say this. Organizations, the really good organizations, they figure out real quick, this isn't going to work. This isn't going to work. We're not going to sit up here and wait around and wait 5 and 6 years. Jared Mayo, you're not our coach. You're just not our coach. We're going to get you up out of here as quickly as possible and get you up out of here.
You know what else was good though, Marcus, is the fact that they got rid of Mac Jones when they did, and Mac Jones ended up going to a good place. San Francisco was a good place for Mac Jones. Mac Jones should have went to San Francisco. So it was a win-win for them regardless. But I do want to go ahead, Ron, and then I'm gonna move on.
The 49ers, this what got me mad with the 49ers. Kyle Shanahan, I don't know if he said this. He said, I've been wanting Mac Jones. Kyle Shanahan said, I wanted Mac Jones. Now, y'all do the draft every year. I don't remember Mac Jones, what year he came out.
21.
So
21 was it 21, 22? It was 20. I think it was 22.
So
put it in the comments if you know section.
Because that was the trade. That was the Zach Wilson. That was the Zach Wilson, Trey Lance.
Yeah.
It was the 21. Justin Fields. 21 draft. It was the 21 draft. He was selected 15th. He was selected 15th overall.
So when were the 49ers where they were at in that draft?
They picked 3, and that's when they picked Trey Lance. They could have stayed right where they were, and they moved up. And they moved up in the draft to get him.
Right. So how can you say you always liked Mac Jones, but you move up to what, 1?
3.
Ron, okay, so I'm gonna explain this to you.
3.
The reason why was because the owner and coach and general manager disagreed on that. They wanted the ownership wanted Trey Lance, management and coaching wanted Mac Jones, but obviously you know what trumps what. If
Right.
ownership say
Right.
yada yada yada, they want such
But
and such,
this,
and they're paying for it.
Right.
You're getting
And the
nothing.
only thing that saved them, they're only saving grace in that. They're only saving grace is that
Yeah,
you
man.
found Brock Purdy.
Right.
Is that you found Brock Purdy?
Right.
Because if you
Man.
if you miss on Trey Lance and look, they gave up draft resources to
Right.
move up to 3.
Man, right.
Generally, if you miss like that at quarterback, you're
So-
in a purgatory.
For
You're
the
in a
next
purgatory type
3 years.
situation, and then you miss out on the opportunity to get a quarterback. That's usually your job. So John Lynch needs to be thanking his lucky stars that you basically found Brock Purdy with the last pick in the draft, and that just was your saving grace right there.
So that's all I'm trying to say. Everybody say how smart Kyle Shanahan is. Is he really that smart, or is it John Lynch?
Again, that wasn't his fault though. That's not Kyle Shanahan or Jonathan Lynch's fault. Again, ownership wanted Trey Lance, wanted Mac Jones originally.
Go back to how much power do the head coaches really have?
Well, the ownership, in prestigious organizations is
if I own the team, usually how much power do you have compared to the owner? Zero.
Exactly.
Compared to the owner, zero. Because in the end, I'm the one that's signing this damn check, and we're gonna get
But what I'm saying, you will not listen to me. What I supposed to be your head coach, but you will not listen to what I say. You will always say, "Oh, I want Trey Lance." Forget what you want. I want Trey Lance.
Okay, and guess what? That ended up messing them up for a minute too, and they had to overcome those picks for a while too. But here's what I'm gonna say. We're gonna talk about San Francisco in a minute too when we get to the.
You know where else that happened? Quick side note. You know where else that happened?
Where?
New England.
Yeah.
New England, because Belichick wanted Jimmy G. Don't forget, he wanted Jimmy G.
Yeah.
And Kraft. That was the one time I saw Kraft like, nah, you ain't getting you ain't getting rid of Tommy.
Right.
you ain't getting rid of because Robert Kraft loves Tom Brady like a son. He calls him Tommy. We ain't getting rid of Tommy. You go ahead, because it was at the time it was like, okay, you either got to pay Jimmy G or you got to let Brady go. Right. And Belichick, the Brady's ass can go. And Kraft said, hell nah. Right. We ain't doing that. You need to ship Jimmy G off. And that's when they traded Jimmy G to the 49ers.
The 49ers.
So look.
And then we found out that Jimmy G couldn't hit a wet paper basket.
Right. Wow.
Exactly. So you can have all the power you think you want as a coach, but in the end, when all is said and done and all the dust settles, guess what? I own the damn team. And this is what we're gonna do. I don't give a damn. You know, I talk to Mona all the time about that the owner of the Indianapolis Colts now, Carly Ursay. She ain't like her daddy. She be up there. She's standing on the sideline. This is what we're gonna do. I want Sauce Gardner. F them picks. But ma'am, I'm the owner of the team. Go get Sauce Gardner. So
you do what I say when I say it, how I said it.
I don't give a damn how much power you think you got as a coach. I own this damn team. You better do this. Is what we're gonna do, and that's it. That's it.
All right. Moving on. Talking about Ramona, Pittsburgh Steelers. That's a smart, low-risk move for Pittsburgh. Adam Thielen brings veteran reliability, strong route running, leadership to a young wide receiving core. If healthy, he can be a steady chain mover and a red zone option for the Pittsburgh Steelers. Your thoughts on this move, real quick? Let's move it.
I love this move. I love it. I talked to Mona about it a little bit. Her and Sharon don't really like it, but I like it in the fact that, look, he's not the same player that he was. I mean, basically, earlier in his career, he was a 1A, 1B with Stephon Diggs when he was with Minnesota.
Minnesota.
They were like, it was a 1A, 1. He's not that player anymore. He's more of a slot guy now who, like the slide says, a chain mover. But what I do think that he can do, where I think he would be most valuable at, is I think he could really help a kid like Roman Wilson. I like Roman Wilson, the kid from Michigan. Pittsburgh needs a 2. They tried. But in today's game, the way today's game is, and we talked about it, we've seen this, you cannot just have one awesome receiver. We've seen this time and time again where teams just try to go out there. Back in the day, you kind of used to, but in today's game, you're only as good as your number 2 receiver. And the teams that you see having success, the Bengals, you can't double team both Chase and Higgins. The Eagles with AJ Brown and Smith, with kind of the Minnesota a little bit, kind of their thing is quarterback. Well, I'm saying they're receivers. They're receivers. It's just Jalen Hurts. Jalen Hurts didn't hit the ocean 3 times. Jalen Hurts couldn't hit the ocean 3 times if you gave it the opportunity. But in today's game, you gotta have two good receivers. You have to.
All right.
But
Ramona said, "Excuse me, I never said I didn't want Adam Thielen."
But how they going to use him? Will they do the old Bill Belichick way, 2 tight end sets? They got Washington over there. Come from Georgia, how they going to use him? That matters too much. And you always.
It's the thing that's got me really curious. They had went and got Marquez Valdes-Scantling.
Mm-hmm.
I thought by now that Marquez Valdes-Scantling would be their number 2. They don't really have a number. They don't really have a number 2 now. I think that the kid Roman Wilson from Michigan, if given an opportunity, I thought he was a pretty good player coming out.
Marcus, I can't even believe. Timeout.
What?
Timeout. I'm almost about to hold you accountable.
What's that?
No, you didn't just mention MVS. Not the same fool that was dropping passes from Aaron Rodgers in Green Bay.
He dropping passes from Patrick Mahomes, dropping passes from Josh Allen.
But I'm starting with the root. I'm starting at the root. We talking about Green. You didn't think that he was going to be a number 2 on the same team that, and I think Ramona was just calling. I'm sorry.
I never said I did not want Thielen.
I don't know if this call line is going to work, but I'm gonna call her back real quick.
Okay.
But we got to move. We got to move on too. I don't want to talk about Adam Thielen too long. I'm hoping that this call line actually works.
Rams and Cowboys.
Hey, Mona.
Is she on the line?
Yeah, she is. I'm listening.
I can't hear anything.
She said that was Sharon. She said it wasn't her.
I'm sorry, Mona.
In a message on that post that you made, that one would help the young wide receiver.
Yeah, she said that would help the young wide receiving core.
That's what I posted in the group.
Yeah, she said go back and read her comment. She said, all right, Mona, I would tell you to come get on the show because this call line is not the greatest right now. I got to fix that.
Rams and Cowboys, Puka and Devontae Adams, Lamb and Pickens. You're only as good as your number 2 receiver.
It's all good. We love you still. All right. So now Mona done made sure she told you.
Don't be using my name in vain.
But anyway,
don't be using my name in vain.
Anyway, all right, real quick. Drake May, number 1, Dak Prescott 2, Mahomes 3, Stafford 4, Daniel Jones 5. All right. Yeah. Interesting.
Yeah, I don't
numbers, to say the least.
I don't see Jordan Love in there anywhere. It's kind of interesting.
Marcus the Alphabets. Listen, sir, I see you want to try to start stuff. You do this once a show. You want to try to start some stuff.
I don't know. Maybe I missed it. Maybe it was the print.
Notice that I'm being real even keel right now. How about that? That's what I'm gonna say. I'm being real even keel with you right now. I'm trying to keep it. I'm trying to keep it cool. I see what you're trying to do, Marcus.
Jordan Love. Jordan Love is a Gabe Davis a quarterback. He's either
oh my goodness, I'm done. Marcus, here you go. See, you keep trying to poke. All right, Marcus.
He's either four touchdowns, 0 interceptions, or he's 0
poke a shark in the eye, you get swallowed
interceptions.
whole. You better stop. You poke a shark in the eye, you get swallowed whole. You better stop messing with me and stop talking about my damn quarterback. I'm gonna let you listen. I'm being real even kill. Sack leaders. Myles Garrett, 19. Brian Burns, 13. Micah Parsons, 12.5. Just to let y'all know who the sack leaders are. Now, I don't want to hear nothing about no damn TJ Watt. Okay, I'm gonna say that right now on this show. I don't want to hear about nothing about no damn TJ Watt being better than Micah Parsons this year. I don't want to hear it. Now, let's get to these scores from last week.
How many defensive player years? How many defensive player years does Michael Parsons have?
I don't give a damn. He should have a bunch, but he don't. I know,
I should be dating Halle Berry. Coulda,
that's
shoulda,
okay.
woulda.
But he might. But you know what? Coulda, shoulda, woulda. You know what's so funny? That's your team fault. So why are you making that point?
Okay.
That's
He's on the Packers now, and guess what? He ain't gonna win it this year neither.
I know because Myles Garrett got 19. It's okay.
Okay, that's what I'm saying.
Okay.
So
but, hold on. Watch this. The funny. Guess who's struggling to make the playoffs, and guess who ain't right now. Okay,
that's
guess who's
fine.
more impactful on their team, and guess who ain't.
We talking about
who's more impactful on their team, and guess who ain't. Marcus, I see what you're trying to do. You just keep saying stuff to try to incite me to leave my torchism right now and become the fire starter. You just keep poking. Go ahead and keep poking. So you get you burnt and you playing around. Listen, Packers 31-24 over the Lions. Cowboys 31-28 over the Chiefs. Bengals 32-14 over the Ravens. Bears 24-15 over the Eagles. Rams lost to the Panthers 31-28. By the way, we're gonna stop. We're gonna stop right here. You know how we do. We do our welcome to the Fire Hall segment. We're gonna have a small welcome to the Fire Hall segment, and then we're gonna jump in the journalist column too at the same time. Number one, Marcus the Alphabets. Let's talk about these damn Panthers. Panthers gonna be
that. Look,
Panthers gonna make the playoffs. Let's start there.
I don't trust the Falcons, and right now the Bucs are very injured. I thought at the beginning of the season, I thought it would be a toss up between the Falcons and the Bucs. The Bucs, you know, Mike Evans. Now they say he started his 21-day window, but Baker has a sprained AC joint. I don't know how healthy he is. And the thing with the Panthers, what do you need to have success in the playoffs? The ability to run the ball and defense, and they can do both. So they got two workhorse sledgehammer running backs, Chuba Hubbard and Rico Dowdle. They got a young emerging guy, and I need to start giving him some more respect. Ted McMillan, somebody that Bryce Young, he can just throw it up. This guy, he can jump out the stadium and get the ball. The Panthers might mess around, Torch. You remember Ice Cube? I messed around and had a triple-double. I might mess around and have a triple-double. The Panthers might mess around and win the NFC South. They just might.
You know what, Daryl? I know this. He trying to get me to. He trying to get me to argue. Yeah, I know. He trying to get me to argue. Said, buddy, I better keep respecting TJ Watt's name. Nobody is saying he playing better than Garrett. No. It wasn't Myles Garrett. We talking about Micah Parsons, Ramona. I had a couple people this week try to tell me that this year that TJ Watt is better than him, and I said TJ Watt is better than the Micah Parsons version that was on the Cowboys, not the Micah Parsons version that's on the Packers. There's a difference, big difference. Speaking of which, Mark of the alphabets. See, you like to poke. That's okay. Your Cowboys making the playoffs, sir?
Yes.
Matter of fact, I got a question to ask y'all. Since Marcus like to poke bears and stuff, see, this is what you get. I was trying to be nice. Who do y'all think got a better chance to win their division? The Carolina Panthers or the Dallas Cowboys? Ooh. Go ahead and answer that, Marcus. Don't be silent.
Tell me a team that's hotter than the Dallas Cowboys right now. Look, I try to avoid just, being that homer Cowboys fan. I deliberately try not.
The Denver Broncos, the New England Patriots, the Denver Broncos.
I'm talking about where they started from. Look.
Oh, where they started
where the Cowboys started. They were 2-5-1.
Well,
they were
it would have almost been the Ravens until the Ravens just got beat by the Bengals. The Ravens was 1-5 to start the season.
The Cowboys are not the same team they were 4 weeks ago, a month ago. The Cowboys are not the same team. Their defense is exponentially better. We already knew that they had an outstanding offense. At the time, I think they had the highest score, the best passing game in the league. But then you add Quinnen Williams and the linebacker from the Bengals. You add that to the mix. We knew that they could score. We knew they could score points, like putting 40 on the Packers. Putting 40 on the Packers, but we put 40 on the Packers, and this was before we got Quinnen. This before we got Quinnen Williams. This before we got Quinnen Williams. You had Micah Parsons the entire. You had Micah Parsons the entire year, but that's neither here nor there.
Kept y'all from winning too. So there you
go. So the Cowboys. They're and then the way that they beat the Chiefs. The way that they were able to beat.
If you feel that way, Marcus, make the playoffs. Then stop beating around the bush. Answer the damn question. You told us all them fun facts to say.
Yes. I just said yes. You want me to say it in Spanish too? See.
Well, hopefully we see you in the playoffs, because I don't think we gonna see you in the playoffs. You want to know why? Here's the bad part about your conference. 3 teams are going from the NFC West, and 2 are going from the North, and then you got divisional winners. So the only way you won is if you win the division.
It's a winning division.
You gonna win the division? Y'all gonna win the division? Which means Philly would miss the playoffs.
Let's call your shot right now. You want me to call my shot?
Yeah, call it. Hold on. Watch this. Hold on, y'all. Here we go.
I'm about to call my shot.
Here we go.
All right.
Here we go.
Dallas Cowboys.
Make sure I get this on wax. Dwayne Woodley.
I'm gonna put it on wax right now. Tomorrow. And look, we're gonna do a show tomorrow morning, right? We do the Thursday morning pregame show for Thursday Night Football, right? I'm gonna call my shot right now. Okay, we'll still do the show. The Cowboys are gonna beat the piss out of the Lions tomorrow. They're gonna beat the piss out the Lions tomorrow. All right. The Vikings, they play the Vikings next week. They're gonna beat the piss out the Lions, out the Vikings, and then they got another game against the Commanders and another game against the Giants. So, yes, the Cowboys will finish the rest of the year undefeated. They will finish the season at 11-5-1. Okay? 11-5-1. Is that right? 11-5-1. Was it 17 games? 12-5-1. The Cowboys will not lose another game in the regular season. They will finish the rest of the year undefeated. They're going to beat the piss out the Lions tomorrow. They're going to beat if they come out there with Jake Brosmer, The Vikings next week, they will sack him 8 times next week. Jared Goff is going to be running for his life tomorrow. No Amon-Ra St. Brown. No, their center is hurt. No Laporta. No Terrion Arnold. I would dare say tomorrow that CeeDee Lamb and George Pickens both have 100 yards receiving. Okay? So I'm calling my shot right now. So yes, the Cowboys
is super. Woo! Woo! Marcus the Alphabets.
I'm just calling
the
it.
Alphabets. I was hoping that you didn't do that.
No, I don't know why
you want to know why I was hoping you didn't do that?
Why is that?
Because we already got 2 folks that falls into the same trap. Remember, like Mufasa said, remember, we had one guy, i.e. Tim Purnell, giving that same NWA attitude, and 2 weeks later. Oh, matter of fact, it was 1 week later. And 1 week later, he was singing like Mary J. Blige sad songs afterwards.
They wasn't singing nothing. He ain't singing nothing.
Now he mute. He got no hit.
Right now? You said singing like Mary J. Blige. No, he's singing like Milli Vanilli. He lip singing because he ain't saying nothing right now.
Lip sync battle. He ain't got
nothing right now. Like Milli Vanilli.
Who else was that? Marcus that had the same NWA attitude about their team, and then now crying. It was another one.
Does it run with Menace
Mm-hmm.
Jones?
Mm-hmm.
Does it rhyme with that?
Mm-hmm.
Menace Jones?
Mm-hmm. Somebody else making videos. We ain't heard nothing yet. We ain't heard.
I need you right here.
I heard from you in 2 weeks.
Look, win, lose, or draw. I tell y'all all the time, Mondays through Thursdays, 11:30 Eastern time, I'm coffee talk every day. I'm going to be there. But I'm just saying, the Cowboys, their defense is a problem, dude. The Cowboys' defense is a problem. The Cowboys' defense is a problem. That's just what it is. And I also told you that the Chicago Bears were making the playoffs. Me and you, we don't forget. Oh, and Torch.
Wait,
Torch.
Well, I can't wait this week.
Torch. Don't lose. Do not lose to the Bears. Don't you
do it. Not let the
Bears lose. Don't you lose to the Bears because there will be no quarter shown. There will be no place safe. Don't lose. Don't lose to the Bears. Don't lose to the Bears. Okay.
I don't hide out.
Okay.
No, I don't hide out.
Okay.
But Marcus the Alphabets.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. All that flavor of the month jocking y'all doing. Jocking. All right now. Just make sure you keep that same energy.
Oh, I'll be here.
When the Packers packed them up this week. When they packed them up this week, as usual, per the norm, when they get packed up this week. Okay. I just want you to have that same energy because every week that the Chicago Bears win and that the Packers win, just make it one step harder for your Dallas Cowboys.
It's harder because guess what? Because the Eagles are falling apart. The Eagles are falling apart. You're acting like the Eagles.
No. I'm not acting like anything. Did you see my face when you mentioned the Eagles receivers? Nah, bro. Nah. You ain't gonna put that on me.
You're
about to put that on me.
It's making it harder if the Bears and the Packers keep winning. No, it's not because we're gonna probably win the division if we win.
Are you winning the division, Marcus? All right. Now, see you over here doing this. Now, if the Dallas Cowboys cowboy like we know them to do, listen, you ain't gonna need Stephen A. Smith to laugh at your team.
Oh, okay.
I'm showing no.
I want to see the Packers again in the playoffs. If we put 40 on y'all with no defense,
you don't want to see.
If we put 40 on y'all with no defense with Micah Parsons.
Listen.
Did you have? Hang on. Did you have Micah Parsons?
Liquid courage does a whole lot.
Did you have Micah Parsons on your defense when we played? Because we didn't have Quentin Williams. Did you have Micah Parsons on your defense?
Don't matter.
Oh, it does matter. It definitely
it don't.
matters.
It
It definitely matters.
It ain't.
We
It ain't.
We
It ain't.
gonna light
ain't.
y'all up. The only
It
difference this time,
It might matter to them other teams, but it ain't gonna matter to Green Bay. We always find a way to bust shot.
Okay,
Marcus.
that's okay.
Okay, all right, Marcus. You got a whole lot of leaves that you want to turn.
You don't think Kenny Clark would be Kenny Clark and Quentin Williams? And that'll be the one time that Jordan Love does. You talk about the Cowboys cowboying. You talk about Cowboys.
Motivated the last 5 times I got y'all butts whooped.
Definitely. You got us. You talk about the Cowboys cowboying. How about Jordan Love, Jordan Loving? How about that? Jordan Loving. You talk about the Cowboys cowboying. Jordan Love, the Gabe Davis of quarterbacks, either 4 touchdowns and 0.
Here we go with the Gabe Davis of quarterbacks. Marcus the alphabet. Watch out now, sir.
The Gabe Davis
watch out now, sir. Watch out now. I know we not talking about Dak Prescott who turns into Daniel Jones in the playoffs. I know we not doing that. I know we not doing that.
Dak Prescott. Did you just do me a favor? Pull back up the leading passer. The leading. passer.
We know. Y'all gotta listen. Y'all got a squad over there.
We're gonna do this like a Dr. Zeus. Look,
let's do this like
a doctor.
Let's do this like a doctor.
Some people like pitchers.
Over there.
People like pitchers. People like Jordan Love. You're great, Jordan Love. You're great, Jordan Love. The number 2 highest paid court. How much does Jordan Love make a year? How much is money? I know. I don't know if you know.
He make 55. He make 5 less than your
55,
quarterback.
and you ain't even in the
to
top
win more
5
playoff games than your quarterback.
You ain't even in the top 5 in passing.
Watch out now. Watch out now. While you mention that, while you saying that, see, you love to try to poke the bear every week. Mark the alphabet. Yeah. My quarterback gets paid $5 million less to win more playoff games than your team do.
$5 million.
Okay, now you want to go there? You sure you want to go there? Hold on. My quarterback gets paid $5 less million to whoop your ass every week, every year too.
You want to keep playing? He makes $20 million more, and he makes $20 million more than Daniel Jones, who's thrown for more yards than him. How about that? If we're gonna do it like that, he makes $20 million more than Daniel Jones, and he ain't even in the top 5 in passing yards.
Can I ask you a question? Who got the better record? Who got the better record this year?
That's a team accomplishment.
All them yards, and guess what? Guess what Irsay gonna say this week? remember this guy. Remember he was like, Carly said they do what I tell them to do. Well, guess what you're going to tell Daniel Jones to do this week? Hand the damn football off, Daniel.
That's fine. That's fine.
Guess
what? Guess who else needs to hand off the football? Jordan Davis. Hand it to Josh Jacobs. Because he needs to hand it to Josh Jacobs too. While we talk about handing off the football, that's
what's so funny. If we hand off the football to Josh Jacobs this week, we're going to win anyway, so it don't even matter. Okay. I wish the Packers did have CeeDee Lamb and damn George Pickens. We wouldn't even be having a conversation right now. Are you kidding me? If we had them two right now, we would not be 6-5-1. I bet you that. I bet you, buddy, we wouldn't be 6-5-1. I bet you we wouldn't even be 8-3-1. We beat 11-1.
Guess what? I wish at the beginning of the season.
You ain't doing that.
I wish at the beginning of the season I had Adrian Cooper and Lucas Van Ness and Quay Walker and all of the guys that y'all got. So just like you wish you had CeeDee and George Pickens, I wish I had a defense that wasn't 28th or 29th in the league at the time. So we can't all have.
Marcus, they in the comment section telling you to stop comparing Jordan Love to Gabe Davis, bro.
Yeah, that's what he is. He show up every 2 games, every other game he'll show up. He's the Gabe Davis of quarterbacks. That's what he is.
Daryl. The reason why the Cowboys gave up Michael Parsons to the Green Bay Packers is because Jerry Jones know damn well when we come there, he know to give up that rental key. He know we own. He know we own them. We own AT&T Stadium. He know we own them. Give up that key, sir. We do what we want around here and make you clean it up afterwards. Don't worry.
We gonna see.
You know.
We gonna see y'all again. Don't worry
Yeah,
about
you
it.
gonna have to see us. I
Yeah.
can't wait. If you
I
make
can't
the,
wait too.
if hold on, watch this. The big if, and we all know if ifs and buts was candy and nuts, you'd be eating all day long. So if you make the playoffs, I told you y'all gonna be a good Cinderella story this year. And next year, that's when y'all gonna make the playoffs. And I bet not see the Eagles nowhere near the division next year neither. Since you bragging about Quinny and Williams, next year I bet not see the Eagles nowhere.
You just worry about you just worry about you just worry about the
Chicago
we ain't
worried. I know you're not telling us to worry about.
Just worry about
David Williams. Marcus, you don't get to say that.
You worry about the quarterback.
You worry about nobody that we take care of.
You worry about the quarterback that wears fingernail polish. You worry about the quarterback that wears fingernail polish.
By the show of hands, hold on. By the show of yes, sir, in the comment section. By the show of yes, sir, in the comment section. Do we not pack up the Bears every time? Don't we pack up the Bears every time? We not worried about the Bears. You need to worry about the Eagles. Y'all don't pack up the Eagles like we pack up the Bears.
Sure we do. Because here's the thing here. Here's the thing here.
You worry about
here. No. We ain't worried about the because guess what? For 20 years. There has not been a repeat.
Going back to history.
No. I'm just saying. No, it's recent history too. There has not been a repeat NFC East champion for 20 years. 20 years.
Didn't the Eagles just do it?
They won last year, but guess who won the year before that?
Washington. Oh, y'all did. Okay, it was y'all.
Yeah, in 2023 it was us. So for 20 years.
Oh, wait a minute. 2023.
Yeah.
I would think you would never want to bring up 2023.
It happens. It happens.
No, Marcus. See how you just go ahead. Go ahead, Blues Traveler. Blues Traveler. You go ahead and tell
it was bad for us. Yes. It was bad for us, just like it was bad for y'all when the 49ers beat y'all's ass too.
No, don't bring up the 49ers. You want to bring up Packers. Keep it right here. Don't bring another team involved. This ain't tag team wrestling. Keep it right here.
What y'all have done to us in the playoffs. What y'all have done to us in the playoffs, that's what the 49ers did to y'all. Sometimes
you keep bringing other teams involved. Look at you trying to tag team wrestle.
Who brought up the Eagles? Who brought up the Eagles?
The same thing you did.
You
know what? That's the same thing. No, I said you better worry about the Eagles while you.
I said you better worry about the Bears. And I said you better worry about the Bears.
Listen, I ain't about to say who started it. We ain't doing this. Marcus, you want to start stuff and then get packed up. We pack up the Bears every time. We ain't worried about the Bears.
Okay, we
gonna beat them though. We're gonna beat them. Ben,
okay,
Hey Ben, we give you a whole lot of credit for what you done did this year, sir. We give you a whole lot of credit.
Don't lose.
We about to pack y'all up when you got the Lambo this week.
We just beat the we just beat up.
I'm just gonna tell you. I'll let you know.
Y'all beat them all. Guess what? And we're the first team in NFL history to beat both the Super Bowl participants in 5 days.
Bro, Aaron Rodgers, again, as I stated, Aaron Rodgers owned the Bears, and then Jordan Love turned around and did the same thing. I told you, just like Mike Vrabel doing the same thing in New England.
You know what Dak Prescott's record? You know what Dak Prescott's record is against the NFC East?
I know. 36-9.
Yeah. So let's not look. Just like again, the dominance that y'all
Marcus, there is no 9. Hold on, watch this. There's no 9 when it comes to us, though. In the Bears, there's no 9 when it comes to us in the Lions.
You want to know why? Do you want to know why? Do you want to?
You gonna say we got a cupcake division?
We got a cupcake ass division.
Your ass got a cupcake division too. Then
no, we don't. Because here's the difference. Here's the difference. You have 2 teams in your division that have never won a Super Bowl. Every team in my division.
And guess what? That's cute. And you know what? You know what historians do? You know what historians do? They go back to the past.
No, it ain't the past.
What's going on right now in the future? Right now in the present. And I can tell you what doesn't happen in the present.
Team in our division has multiple Super Bowl champions.
Hey, Marcus, do me a favor. Marcus, I need you to go in the comment section and say hashtag.
Yeah.
Packers
Detroit Lions,
own,
the
hold on,
Detroit
say
Li-
Packers own Cowboys and Bears. We own both of y'all asses.
Okay, and we
Why
own. Look, we own the
Who
Eagles.
you own?
We own the,
Who do you own? Wait a minute. Time out. Scratch that. Scratch that. Who do you own exactly? I'm just trying to figure this out. You listen, you got a better chance of turning it. Listen, Marcus, you got a better chance of playing on Family Matters, taking Steve Urkel's pill and turning it into Stephon Arkell, than trying to tell me that you own somebody. Go ahead. Who you own, Marcus?
that's
Who you own?
again, our division is the only division. Our division is the only division that has multiple. Every team has multiple Super Bowl champions.
What
okay?
up, Marcus? Marcus, we having a conversation on whose team owns whose. Since Marcus wanted to poke me the whole show, he wanted to try to poke me to get the fire starter off. I've been trying to stay even keel, and I stayed even keel as long as I could.
There's two teams in 100. There's two teams in the 105-year history of the NFL that have gone 0-16. They've gone 0-16. The Cleveland Browns and the Detroit Lions. That's who's in your division. Okay,
that's who's in your division. The Lions was garbage. That's what they get. And
what I'm saying.
I don't say nothing to us. I say that they got their ass whooped when we played them. Oh, the Detroit Lions. Who? Wait a minute. Where's all these people that was telling me Detroit was just gonna beat up on the Packers this year again? Where y'all at? I'm just wondering. Where y'all at? Because y'all got swept this year too. I'm sorry. Make it make sense. Y'all got swept, sir. I mean, it wasn't no little tidy sweep. No, y'all got beat. Y'all got your ass whooped. Both games. Both. Both of them. Both of them. BOFFUM. His ass whooped both times. Don't get me started because we own the Lions too, by the way. We ain't even gonna go there. We're gonna keep it pushing. Okay, we're gonna keep this thing pushing. Joe Burrow back. Can they run the gauntlet?
Look, don't we see this all the time with the Bengals? They start off slow. It's the same story with them every year. Now, look, this is a little bit different this year because Burrow was hurt. You know, what was it? A toe injury? It was a toe, right? And what do? They start off slow and then they make this furious comeback and either barely miss the playoffs or make it into the playoffs. That's what they do. But Pittsburgh and the Ravens are in trouble, man. Because the way that the Bengals are playing right now, look, I would not bet against it. I wouldn't bet against it because the Ravens and the Steelers are playing like crap right now. So we'll see. We'll see what happens, man.
Texans beat the Colts. By the way, you want to talk about the Colts. Here we go. Daniel Jones starting to show his true colors. Well, then again, it ain't even on Daniel Jones.
Look, I don't think how is that a beat? One, it's a division game and they beat them 2016. This the same team. Look, this the same team that last week. This the same team that last week sacked Josh Allen 8 times.
Oh, and they whooped that ass.
Let's not.
Whoa! Now, don't say that like you trying to make me have an argument for the Buffalo Bills getting their ass whooped. They got their ass whooped too, and the score was what, Marcus? 19-13, wasn't it? Hello.
Yeah, it was.
And they still got their ass whooped. And the coach
that
got their ass whooped.
That score was not indicative of how dominant that performance was.
Oh, well, guess what? That score wasn't as indicative as how dominant the Texans was with the coach neither.
And guess what? The Texans did that with Davis Mills.
Oh,
they did that with Davis Mills.
And guess what? And C.J. Stroud is back. By the way, which makes me ask this question. The Texans beating the Chiefs this week?
The Texans.
Uh-oh.
You want to call shots again? Shots again?
Call it again. Call it.
This is the week that the Kansas City Chiefs are eliminated from playoff contention. This is the week that the that the Kansas City Chiefs are eliminated from playoff contention. They're like at 10 now. They're like at 10. They're like
if they was to lose to the Texans, they would have only an 8% chance of making the playoffs.
It's a wrap. It's a wrap. Oh, and by the way,
23-19, that's right.
And by the way, the Chiefs left tackle, Josh Simmons, the rookie left tackle, he's out for the year. He's out for the year. So Will Anderson
Gilliam said no. By the way, it's not in KC, it's in Houston. The game is in Houston this week. It's not in Kansas City.
Just like the way Josh Allen was running for his life, that's what's going to be happening to Patrick Mahomes this week. Tim Purnell. Where you at, TP? TP. Where you at, TP? We all know what the initials TP technically stand for.
Come on out and play. Come on out and play, because you had a lot to say.
We'll see you at the Kansas City, the annual Kansas City Invitational in February.
We're gonna need some TP for TP. Let's get some TP for TP, Marcus.
Come on out and play. Because you was talking real bad.
Look, no, Marcus, no, say it like it's supposed to. Say it with your chest.
No,
you talking big shit. NWA shit. He was on some Ice Cube, no Vaseline type attitude. With his, he definitely was on, and then he was doing the Mary J. Blige Brandy impression the next week and the week after that too. You cannot believe. Listen, tell him to come on. And when we had this debate, please don't bring up Kansas City's 3 Super Bowls from past. I don't want to hear that. Okay. Again, historians love bringing up past stuff. We talking about right now. Let's talk about right now. Because you had so much to say about the Buffalo Bills and the city of Buffalo. I can't listen. It's one thing to talk about the Bills, and then there's another to talk about the city of Buffalo. I get it. I talk about them because they damn buffoons, but you don't get the right to talk about them. Not the way you was talking about them, sir. And then crying for 2 weeks in a row. Sounding like Anne Marie. Sounding like Anne Marie.
He ain't said nothing. He ain't said nothing.
He ain't got nothing to say. He done disappeared. He done disappeared because I'm going to start pulling your cards. Hold on. I'm going to start pulling your cards. By the show of hands, how many people know when we started doing podcasts? Because I could tell you the exact year we actually started doing podcasts, and it was 2015. And when did we create Rise Up Family? That was in 2017. I'm just wondering. I don't remember seeing him nowhere because I've seen thousands of people globally doing shows. We literally have had partnerships with thousands of people. Well, I won't say thousands, but hundreds of people across the globe. And I never remember him being a Kansas City Chiefs fan. Let me guess. He turned into a Kansas City Chiefs fan with Patrick Mahomes. I just want to know, was he a Kansas City Chiefs fan when Dwayne Bowe was there and they couldn't buy a touchdown pass to a wide receiver? Was he a Kansas City Chiefs fan then? I'm just wondering because I never seen him. I never seen him until after the Patrick Mahomes COVID era.
Or when Brody Croyle was the starting quarterback.
Yes, I just want to know, just for shits and giggles. I never seen him before that. So were you a post-COVID Chiefs fan or before COVID? I'm just wondering because the way he acted, he seems like a post-COVID Chiefs fan because we ain't heard nothing from you. We ain't heard nothing from you. I would have thought that he would have had some energy this week while they playing the Texans and their season is on the line. Hey, Dwayne Woodley, get your man on the line. Get him on the line. This ain't calling Jesus on the main line. We trying to get TP on the main line so we could watch TP need TP next week. That's all I'm saying. Get him on the line. I need to have a conversation. We need to have a conversation.
I need you right here.
Because if your team missed the playoffs, sir, I don't want to hear nothing. I get it. You won those Super Bowls in past. But, sir, one thing I could say is that the Buffalo Bills ain't missed the playoffs since 2018. I could say that. Your team missing playoffs, sir.
I mean,
That's not a good look.
I will say this though. With as many games, with when you go to the Super Bowl and AFC Championship every year that Patrick Mahomes has been there, they have basically played another season of games. That starts to that starts to wear down on you when you're playing 4 and 5. Four more games every season. You're playing 4 more games, man. After a while, that starts to wear you down, man. That's just real. That's why it's so hard to. That's why it's so hard to repeat. Look, they went to the. They won back-to-back championships. It was on the cusp.
Oh, it is an Arrowhead. I forgot they changed the damn. Oh, he's right. I forgot. You know what? The league need to stop doing that too. I forgot that they changed. They changed the Sunday night football game. That game wasn't originally a Sunday night football game.
They flexed it.
They flexed it. Yes, they did. Absolutely. The Chiefs Texans game is a Sunday night game, and it's in Arrowhead. Convenient, very convenient. It's okay. You know what? If I'm the Houston Texans, I come out there and I thrash their ass defensively just because. I come out there and thrash their ass. They ain't got first of all, they missing how many linemen this week? 3?
I don't
they
know.
Missing 3 starting linemen this week?
Yeah, I think Jawan Taylor's missing the game, Trey Smith, and I know that Josh Simmons is out there, left tackle.
Toe up from the flow up. Listen, I'm gonna tell you how the Texans can beat them. If you want defensively, Stingley need to be on Rashid Rice the entire game. I don't move him off of Rice the entire damn game. 1, 2. I'm putting a blanket over Travis Kelce just because Travis Kelce think he's slick in these type of games. He gets a blanket right over him. I'm sending 4, and I'm spying Mahomes' ass all night long. Guess what? You will not be comfortable. I don't give a damn if you an Arrowhead. I got an Arrowhead for you. I'm going to show you exactly how an Arrowhead really look. When we come at your ass, hitting your ass all game long, Danielle Hunter coming from one side, Will Anderson coming from the other. Those big defensive tackles that made plays in that Bills game and the Colts game last week, when they come full speed ahead, we're not letting you establish the run neither, because I know you're going to try to use Kareem Hunt to try to establish some type of run game, and we just going to run that right now. I hope the Texans beat that ass this week. I really do. Right in your own home. So your fans can cheer and clap for when y'all finally go under 500 for the first. So they can cheer and clap when your shit go under 500. When's the last time the Kansas City Chiefs had an under 500 record?
2015.
I think somebody need to look that up.
I'm telling you, 2015. 2015.
And Simmons just got put on IR.
Yes, I just said that.
Yeah, you said that.
Tackle.
Yep.
Tackle.
So put that in the comment section. When was the last time the Chiefs went under 500?
2015.
2015?
2015.
That is crazy. It's 10 years ago.
That's what I'm saying. They played a lot of football, man. When you play that much, man, you done basically played another season of games, man.
The Falcons, y'all trash. How y'all let the Jets? You know what? I'm not even talking about the Falcons. I said I would talk about the Falcons, but I'm just not. The Jaguars lead the division. Can the Jaguars win the division?
Can they? Yes. Will they? That's tough. We talked about the hottest teams. What team is playing better football right now than the Texans, man? The Texans. You may have three teams from the AFC South.
That's why this week against the Bengals.
because I think you see the Chargers are kind of falling off, you know, and now didn't Herbert like break his wrist, you know, so the AFC South, man.
Brings us
Jamal
full
Charles
circle
was the
back
best
to the
player.
Bills again. You know, the Bills love circling the wagons. Bringing us back to the Bills. Will the Bills beat the Cincinnati Bengals this week?
Well, you should. You have the best pass defense in the league.
There go Marcus Bean. There go Marcus.
You got the best. You got the best pass. You got the best pass. You got the best pass defense in the league.
Being real sarcastic. Yo.
You got the best pass.
I wrote the article. They better win this week. They know what's good for them. They know what's good for them.
Joe Burrow over under 300 yards passing.
Over. And they still better win this week.
Jamar Chase over under 100 yards received.
Over. And they better still win.
Higgins over under.
Over. And they still better win. I don't give a damn.
Chase Brown over under 75 yards rushing.
Oh, now see. Now that's the one I'm.
Come on, I need it for my parlay, man. Come on.
I'm gonna say if that pass, listen, if that pass game open up, Chase Brown gets 75 yards is not gonna be an issue.
That's what I'm saying.
But Buffalo better be on their P's and Q's. Matter of fact, yes, over, because Buffalo can't stop the run for shit. Over. Over. What am I talking about? Talking about if the pass game open up. Oh, please. Broncos 27-26. Are the Broncos the real best team in the AFC? Mm-hmm.
To me, their kryptonite. To me, their kryptonite is Bo Nix. Bo Nix, he's another one, man. He shows up sometimes. Sometimes he don't show up. Sometimes, you know. And they really meant. I really think that they miss, and I like the kid RJ Harvey. They really miss J.K. Dobbins because he's RJ Harvey. I think he's going to be an okay back, but but J.K. Dobbins is just better.
The Seattle Seahawks.
Oh, Bengals beat the Bills. Bengals D is playing very well. Bills win by 10. That's my shot. I called it. Okay. That's fine. Call your shot, but then don't come back. Oh, we were missing so-and-so, so-and-so. Oh, you know, look, man, the Bengals are highly motivated. And has Josh Allen ever beaten
Joe
Burrow?
No.
Has Josh Allen ever beaten Joe Burrow?
No.
I don't think he's ever beat him.
No, he hasn't.
Joe Burrow, where's him? Joe Burrow wears him out every time he sees him. And look, every game for the Bengals going forward, because they dug themselves such a hole. It's a playoff game. It's a playoff game for them every week.
Must-win playoff game. Absolutely.
Yes. So Mona says Bengals beat Bills. Bengals D is playing well, and Daryl Gilliam says Bills by 10. I don't think it's gonna be by 10. If y'all to win, it ain't gonna be by no 10 points. No, your receivers don't scare anybody. I would dare say, where do you put the Buffalo Bills wide receiver core at?
Man, bottom 5.
That's
bottom 5. And you know why I put him at bottom 5? I put him at bottom 5 for 2 reasons. Number one, because Brandon Beane, your big mouth ass, literally before the season started, talked about how you ain't need receivers and you ain't did nothing but juggle receivers this whole season. Shut up. I swear to God. I'm telling you, you want to talk about the Bills kryptonite? Them two, McDermott, Bean, both the Bills kryptonite. If you want to be honest, them two, I'm telling you, with Sean McDermott's passive aggressive ass and Brandon Beane's overly arrogant ass, both of them. Telling you, both of them.
We said the same thing about. We said the same thing about Houston too. We said the same thing about Miami. We said look, we've seen this. We've seen this a million times. We've seen this a million times. Actually, I think the Bills actually have a winning record against the Steelers recently, right?
The
Haven't
Bills
they
always
beat the
beat
Steelers?
the Steelers.
Haven't
No.
they
The
beat-
Bills
haven't
have
they
beaten
beat
the
the
Steelers.
Steelers,
The
Mo?
Bills have beaten the Steelers 3 times. The only game that the Bills didn't beat the Steelers was the season opener. The season opener game where
2021. That was in 2021. That was in 2021. That was Richter's wedding. Me and Mona watched that game together. I stood right next to Mona. Mona was doing backflips.
I was at the game.
You were at that game. Me and Mona and Richter.
Yeah, I was at the game.
That was Richter's wedding weekend. And I did his wedding.
This year, I've only been to one game. I've only been to one game this year, and that's because of my work schedule. But yeah, usually I go to every single game. Usually. But this year, nope. And on top of that, I'm gonna be very honest with you. I'm probably not going to none of them playoff games this year neither. That's if you. Oh, I forgot.
You ain't got no home playoff game.
I'm not getting no home playoff.
If you go,
Wait a minute. I forgot.
Y'all done got spoiled. Y'all done got spoiled having a bunch of home playoff games. Ain't no home playoff game. Week 1 in the playoffs, if you make it, you're in the wild card weekend. You're in right now. You're at 7. You're at 7 right now. So right now, the Patriots. Look, this changes, but right now, if the playoffs started today, you would be number 7. So let me see.
Wait a minute. The wide receivers aren't the problem. Is the scheme? No, that's a collective, sir. I'm sorry. I'm not about to.
No one is scared of Shakir. No one is scared of
First and foremost, okay.
No one is scared of Joshua Palmer.
The scheme is wrong, but I will say this. I will say this. I'm not buying that only because last year, sir, you damn pretty much had the same team except for these retreads that y'all decided to want to go get. Other than that, no. The answer is no to me, sir. Players got to make plays too, and they just have not. They have not. Joshua Palmer has not. Curtis Samuel, didn't they just cut him? Literally, I told y'all that was a waste of money too.
No, they cut.
Did we not go down the list? Did we not go down the list in the beginning of the year? I could have swore we went down the list.
They cut Elijah Moore.
I gave y'all the list of wide receivers y'all have had since Stephon Diggs. Y'all want to talk about scheme? Because I'm going to definitely tell you that you've had how many coordinators since Stephon Diggs? Players got to make plays, sir. Your players just don't make plays. I'm going to just be real with you on that.
No.
Coleman made a play last week. We gonna let y'all.
They're sitting up saying, "How are we gonna stop?" How are we gonna stop Shakir? How are we gonna stop Shakir? How are we gonna stop Joshua Palmer? No one does that. No one does that. In fact, a lot of your receivers on your team, if Shakir was on the Dallas Cowboys, what number receiver would he be? If he were on the Packers, if he were on the Steelers, if he were on the, would he start over Zay Flowers or Rashad Bateman? I don't think the Ravens have an incredibly good wide receiver core. What would he be on the Rams with Puka Nacua and Devontae Adams? He would be 3rd or 4th receiver on the Vikings behind Addison and Justin Jefferson. Your wide receiver core is average at best.
Marcus, I got a call. Listen to what the caller say real quick. Caller, what's up?
I can't hear.
It's all day. You gonna have a top 10 draft pick.
I can't hear anything.
You know I'm gonna tell you the truth every time. Every time. Marcus, how we feel about the Minnesota Vikings?
The Minnesota Vikings. If
Yeah,
I'm Justin Jefferson, Justin Jefferson's gonna have to act a damn fool. He's got to get the hell out of there. They are wasting his prime. That's what I feel. JJ McCarthy, maybe he'll be good one day, maybe he won't, but I don't have time to wait. And you have me out there with 2 catches for 4 yards last week. Justin Jefferson was 2 catches for 4 yards last. That is unacceptable. And that's because at the quarterback position, y'all should have kept Sam Darnold. Y'all decided y'all want to let him go and bring in Carson Wentz.
What I tell you about JJ McCarthy? What I tell you about him? Didn't I tell you? I told y'all. Oh no, you got to try out the kid. Got to try the. Sir, I watched him at Michigan. Sorry, this will not be the Tom Brady story. Y'all can stop this now. It's not happening. It's not happening. I told you, JJ McCarthy is going to be a bust. First round bust. Believe that. I promise you. A bust is coming. Okay? Literally. Now, with that being said, clap them cheeks. It's clap them cheeks time. Time to clap those cheeks. Clap them cheeks. 3 worst teams of the week, Marcus.
The worst teams of the week this past week. Worst teams of the week. Worst team. See, because it ran in together. Falcons are just bad, man. And again, you just gave up your first round pick, so you just gave the Rams the number 8 overall pick. The number 8 overall pick. That's really bad. That's really bad. Pittsburgh, Atlanta, and the Ravens, just bad. Pittsburgh, you let the Bills beat you with their backup tackles. James Cook.
Need to add on to that. Come on, I need some more add on to that. The
And
Bills
you let
ran
James
for
Cook,
200 and
I don't know how many yards. James Cook was. They ran the same play over
29
and over and over.
Marcus, the answer
They ran the same play
29 times. They ran inside zone 29 times.
And he bounced it out every single time, and y'all couldn't do nothing about it. They kept running the same play. Even TJ Watt said after the game, and you were playing against their backup tackles.
That's the worst part. You got ran all over.
That is terrible.
Plus yards.
That's terrible. That's really bad. That's real bad. That's really bad. So Steelers, Ravens, Falcons. Steelers, Ravens, Falcons.
Clap them cheeks, huh?
Yeah.
All right. Cheeks is Eagles. Because y'all got y'all asses whooped too. We ain't about to sit up here and act like Chicago didn't run all over y'all either.
Yeah.
Steelers, Vikings, because y'all didn't score nothing. Y'all got 26-0 zip.
Yeah.
I don't know how many different ways you can say zero. Zero.
Zilch.
Vikings, Steelers, Eagles for me, easily. And by the way, I sense that the Eagles got some more losing to do. They're
gonna do enough. They're gonna do enough. They're gonna do enough losing to let the Cowboys visit.
No,
I just caught your ass. I just caught your ass. I just caught your ass right there.
No,
see, you forgot. You see how fast
I forget. You ain't slick. You trying to get your Cowboys in the playoffs. You ain't slick. Just like you trying to get them damn Bengals in. You trying to get them damn Bengals in. You know what's so funny? I'm gonna laugh when the Bengals, Bears, and Cowboys all don't make the playoffs, I'm gonna die laughing in the next 5 weeks. Marcus, listen, sir.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna just tell you this right now. I didn't tell you this, but Marcus got new hoodies, this new local hoodies coming out. I actually just got some new jackets. I actually got Rise Up Family bomber jackets coming out. Marcus the Alphabets. If all 3 of your teams lose, you got to buy 2 Rise Up Family bomber jackets.
How much are the bomber jackets? It's so I'll probably send Mona one. I'll probably end up sending. I'll probably send her
Bombers.
one anyway.
Yep, you got to buy them.
Okay.
Both of them. Both.
Okay.
BOFFUM.
Both
If
of them.
all 3 of your teams miss the
Both.
playoffs, all of them.
Both of them.
Both of them.
All I'm saying,
Yep.
I'm telling you now, don't
Hey, Slick, I'm gonna laugh.
don't let the Chicago Bears beat y'all this week. It will be a miserable week for you next week.
It ain't. I ain't gonna be mad because we're gonna play them again anyway.
It will be a bit. It'll be like having to eat liver and onions every day and prunes.
Absolutely not. That is absolutely gross. First of all, I'm allergic to onions and liver. I ate liver when I was a kid.
Liver and onions and prune juice every day. That's what it's going to be for. That's what it's going to be for you if y'all and
Absolutely
don't lose.
not.
And losing's bad enough. Don't get destroyed. Don't get destroyed.
Oh,
there
no.
will be no mercy.
There
will be no quarter shown. There will be just no compassion. It will just be a week of misery. A week of misery. That's what it will be. Don't let it happen. Because I'm telling you, I don't usually call people to gloat and antagonize people.
Marcus said he gonna call me to gloat. He gonna call me to gloat.
It's gonna be a terrible. It's gonna be a terrible week for you.
Damn
like,
shame.
oh my god! As soon as the clock strikes zero, you ring.
He said ring. He hilarious.
Ding, ding, dong. Ding, 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 ding. It's going to be a terrible week.
He's too funny.
You can ring my bell.
That's all right. You know what's going to happen. You know what's going to happen as soon as we pack up the Bears, though. I already told you it's going to be, who's calling my phone? Who's calling that shit? Me? I will be calling your shit. Watch. I'll be calling that shit. Just like I told you, when you used to beat the Bills, I was going to call your shit. Hey, what happened? Damn sure was on that. Who's calling my phone? Me.
Yeah.
Don't worry. Listen. And don't let the Cowboys disappoint this week, Mr. NWA Attitude.
No.
Definitely
we're not just going to beat the – listen, we're not just going to beat the Lions. We're going to destroy them. Okay? Okay? You're not going to say that about the Bears. I'm saying that about the Lions. We're not just going to beat the Lions. We're going to annihilate them. We want our lick back for them for what they did last year. They beat us like 42-9. They were throwing passes to the offensive linemen and stuff like that.
They was playing in your face. They was over here playing in your face.
Y'all throwing touchdown passes to Dan Skipper. That's what y'all doing.
That was that lick back for y'all cheating in the playoff game against them.
Yeah.
We
got something for you. We got something for you. We got something for you.
Next week got packed up.
Yeah.
Yo, all right. With that being said, y'all already know this was another World Class Wednesday. I want to do the journalist column, but we running out of time, obviously. If there was a couple questions I'll ask real quick, I would be asking Justin Jefferson, hey, do you want to go to another team? Do you want to go to another team?
See, the thing about it is, a lot of these guys, they're not going to do that. They're not. It was like when Stephon Diggs was really trying to get out of Buffalo. But his brother would put stuff out, free my bro and stuff like. They're not going to just come out and say that.
Oh, you
But
know
sometimes I think these athletes need to be a little bit more assertive. I don't see the plan here. I don't see what y'all are trying to do here, and I'm not.
Like,
I'm not
you mean like George Pickens when he was like, I don't see. He was like, I don't see what the offensive scheme was in Pittsburgh. You remember he did that?
Yeah. It's like you are wasting that man's prime. You are wasting that man's prime. There's no reason that Justin Jefferson only have 2 catches in a game. That's unacceptable. So if I'm
how many yards? How many yards did he have?
2 catches for 4 yards. 2 catches for 4 yards.
That's got to be his worst game of his entire career.
Yes, that's unacceptable. I need to be in on this process of y'all getting a quarterback. I don't trust. He's not. He doesn't want to throw JJ McCarthy under the bus. But sometimes, look, man. Sometimes you just gotta do like what T.O. did. Just start doing sit-ups in the garage. You remember when T.O. was doing this? Sometimes you just got look. Everybody talks shit about LeBron James. Look, the front office ain't doing nothing to make this team better. I'm not going to stay up here and waste my prime years and get beat up and exited out the playoffs. I'm carrying the team, and y'all are doing nothing to make the team better. I'm not doing that. And then I'm 30 years old. My body's all beat. No, I'm not doing that. We don't see any progress going on. I need to get up out of here. I need to get up out of here. That would be me. So make sure y'all tune in tomorrow. Torchy, are you gonna come through on the show tomorrow?
I'll make sure I bring it so I can do it.
Well, let me know.
I'll make sure
tomorrow,
I'll bring it so I can do
coffee
it.
talk tomorrow. Coffee talk tomorrow morning. We're gonna do the preview for the Cowboys and Lions. Make sure y'all tune into that. 10 a.m. Eastern time. All right, we're gonna do that. Coffee talk. Rise Up Family
calling right now. Ramona is calling right now. Hold on, Ramona. Ooh, somebody in trouble. Somebody in trouble. Ooh, Ramona called it. What did you say? I'm sorry.
Is that you or is that me?
What? Oh, hell nah. See, nope. See, first of all, we can't hear you. I'll tell them later. Anyway, with that being said, it's been a phenomenal show. Ramona, thank you. Thank you for calling. By the way, I got Pittsburgh winning next week. I think Adam Thielen is going to be a good piece for the Pittsburgh Steelers. And we will talk more sports next week. By the way, actually, Marcus, your show is Friday. My show is tomorrow night too. So we will get into it more. Oh, aha! Rise Up Unlimited Radio Show tomorrow night. Oh, by the way, Marcus the Alphabet. I ain't gonna have to wait to call you. I'll be on the show and I'm gonna tell you, Marcus, I want you right here. If the Cowboys cowboy tomorrow, if they lose to the Lions,
Cowboys ain't losing. Cowboys ain't losing tomorrow. Cowboys ain't losing tomorrow. Cowboys ain't losing tomorrow. I got a $300 parlay on the Cowboys for tomorrow. I got a $300 cap. I got a five pick $300 parlay on the Cowboys.
Why do I smell? Why? I don't understand. I smell Lions victory tomorrow. Why do I smell a Lions victory tomorrow?
It's over. Because
if y'all get beat by the Lions tomorrow, Marcus, it will be a good Thursday for you.
It'll be a bad Thursday for me.
I'm gonna tag you right in the show.
250, not 300.
I'm gonna tag you right in the show.
Mhm.
I'm already clipping what you done said. I already done clipped pretty much what you done said on this show, sir.
Mhm.
I got it clipped. You said that the Cowboys going undefeated for the rest of the year, sir.
I did say that.
It will not be a good.
If I would have told you 12 days ago that the Cowboys would beat the Philadelphia Eagles and the Kansas City Chiefs within 5 days, what would you have said to me? Be honest now. Come on.
I would have told you you're crazy. But I'm the hold on, wait a minute.
Okay.
But I'm also the one who picked the Cowboys to beat them both.
Okay.
I did.
Okay. I did too. I told people that they laughed at me. They laughed. I was like, listen, this ain't the same Cowboys.
Guess what I got to say for that though?
What's that?
If 2 wins means not a damn thing if you don't beat Detroit.
That's true. That's very true. That's very true. But it
was all for fun.
It's the same. It's the same difference if y'all lose to the Bears, beating the Lions doesn't mean much.
Oh, we got 2 chances to beat the Bears though. You get a chance to beat them.
So we're gonna see. Make sure y'all tune in tomorrow, 10 a.m. tomorrow.
He know. Listen, tomorrow you gonna get a whole dosage of a Cowboy. Listen, I don't listen. Marcus the Alphabet's gonna write you a whole new Cowboy song by tomorrow. He gonna write you a whole new Cowboy song by tomorrow. Talking about how the Cowboys go. You know what? I can't wait. This is why I love sports talk.
You just tell Jordan Love
sports talk.
Tell Jordan.
All right, listen, sir. You keep my quarterback name at your mouth, okay? You keep trying to
that's what we're gonna call him.
Jordan, who beat your ass.
His name ain't Jordan Love. His name is Jordan Davis. He's a cross between Gabe Davis. We're gonna call him Jordan Davis.
All right.
4 touchdowns, 0 interceptions, or 0 touchdowns, 0 interception with 2 fumbles. That's what he is.
All right. Dak better show up tomorrow. That's all I'm gonna say.
He'll be there. He'll be there.
Say it.
It's been real. It's been fun, but it ain't been real fun. See ya.